Hey everybody, my name is Stacy Reichmanis and I'm a licensed professional counseling intern supervised by Sarah Walters, and I'm in Cedar Park, Texas. And I just wanted to take a really quick moment to bring some awareness and to chat about something that I'm really passionate about. And that is body-focused repetitive behavior disorders. I know that's a mouthful, and you may be thinking, I have never heard of body-focused repetitive behavior disorders. And if you haven't, you're not alone, because a lot of people have never heard about them, which is why I just wanted to take a minute to bring some awareness to this, because those who struggle with BFRBs oftentimes struggle in silence and in isolation. And anything we can do to bring some awareness to that, I think, is really helpful. Now, BFRBs are basically self-grooming behaviors. They're behaviors that on some level we all participate in, but they get to a point that they're not helpful. And some of those behaviors are what's called trichotillomania. And trichotillomania is when people pull hair out of their body. It might be their head, it might be other areas of their body. Dermatillomania is a BFRB, and that refers to people who struggle with skin picking. So they may be picking their skin even to the point of bleeding, really in any place on their body. Nail biting can be part of this. There are other behaviors that can be part of this. But what we see most often is the trichotillomania and the dermatillomania. And you may be out there and you may struggle with this and you didn't even know it had a name. And that's one of the reasons I wanted just to take a short minute and just try to bring some awareness to this, because I know there are people out there who are struggling and they don't know, wow, this has a name. I'm not alone. And actually, you're not alone at all. 1 to 2 people out of 50 struggle with BFRBs. So there's a lot of people walking around who have this same struggle, but it is a disorder, a behavior that's typically lived out a lot of times in isolation. And so one of the things I just want you to know today is that if you struggle with trichotillomania, if you struggle with dermatillomania, first of all, there's hope. There are people out there who can help you with this. You may have a friend, you may have a family member who struggles with this, and so it's always important that we become aware and we can compassionately journey with people in their struggles. Now, as I said, trichotillomania, dermatillomania, really about 1 to 2 in 50 people can struggle with this. And we also see that it commonly starts around adolescence. Now, not always, it can be across the lifespan, but that's typically where we see it. One thing about these behaviors is that they have a lot of consequences on those who struggle with them. And those consequences, those challenges can be emotional. There's a lot of shame wrapped up in these behaviors. As I said, a lot of isolation. A lot of people who struggle with these behaviors because they feel alone, because they often don't seek help. It can cause a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety that can really interfere with your life. In addition, it can cause a lot of strain on the family. If you have a child or a parent, or you yourself are struggling, you don't struggle alone. It impacts those around you, and so it can cause trouble in family relationships and family dynamics. It can also cause a lot of physical challenges. There can be tendinitis challenges. There can be challenges with skin infections. So, and those are just a few of the challenges that if you're struggling with one of these disorders, or someone you know is, may face. And so today I just want to take a minute and encourage you. If you're out there and you think, I might have this, now there's the internet, there's social media. I encourage you to seek help. BFRB.org is a great organization, a place to start for help in learning about these behaviors. But if you're out there and you're struggling, just know that there's hope. And I encourage you to seek help. If you know someone who's struggling, I encourage you to lovingly come alongside of them and offer them support through their journey. So anyway, that's it for today. Just a little bit of information about body-focused repetitive behavior disorders, and I hope you find this helpful. Thanks so much.